So the first thing we need to do is expose data to our client side. We need the server side to expose data in an easy way to the web application so we can consume it in our browser and do cool things with it. So let's start. To do the work, I've downloaded the web demo project and placed it in our Morphing training project. We can see the web demo references ENV and Firefly and also Morphing, but it also references ENV Web, which is the project that we've discussed, and the source code you can get on GitHub. Let's see what happens when we run it. So when we run it, we're getting a browser application. You can see it over here. But we want to get data, so let's focus on that. If I choose the URL Data API, I will get a documentation page documenting the APIs that this application currently exposes. At this time, we can see that it exposes the categories table. Let's go ahead and expose another table to this API, and later we'll explore the powerful APIs that you get just without making any changes. So let's go to the server and expose another table. Now the URLs that we've used here is Data API, and when we go to Visual Studio, that matches the controller called Data API Controller. And when it's called, it's performing the operation, and we can see here that we've already registered the categories table. Let's go ahead and register the orders table. And let's type it correctly. We're going to build it. Perfect. And then we're going to go over to the browser and refresh the documentation. So just by writing this one line of code, our documentation now also shows me the orders table and shows me that we can get data from it. Now the interface for it, or the capabilities for it, is quite amazing, but just to demo that, if I follow this button here saying that I can do get and orders, so let's take this Data API, place it here. So Data API orders will return the orders from the server as JSON, and we've done so without writing any line of code. So, just one line of code. So just to recap, in order to expose data from the server, the changes that we've made is one line of code. We've registered another entity to the Data API. In the next video, we'll explore the powers of this Data API.